కరోనా వైరస్ విజృంభిస్తున్న నేపథ్యంలో దానికి సంబంధించి ఎలాంటి జాగ్రత్తలు తీసుకోవాలని రాహుల్ గాంధీ మాట్లాడుతున్నారు. ప్రత్యక్ష ప్రసారం ద్వారా చూద్దాం.
From the 20th. So you have some concrete suggestions in mind to offer?
I think number one, it should be a strategic opening. So you open particular key areas. You use testing to identify, and this is where the point of ramping up testing is important. You use testing to identify dynamically which are the hotspots. And you clamp down on those hotspots. But you create two basic zones in India, a hotspot zone and a non-hotspot zone. And you use testing to identify the places which are becoming hotspot. So you make sure that if any zone is moving from a non-hotspot zone in terms of the disease, you immediately clamp down. So that would be how you would think about it. Because realize that at one level, when you lock people up, the disease gets locked up. When you open the door, the disease will come rushing out. So that was on the medical side. There is going to be a massive financial backlash that is going to come. You're going to see the first waves of unemployment, and then that will start to spiral. You will see massive pressure coming on our financial system. So you will have to set up structures and manage your funding so that you don't get caught. Suppose you spend all your money right now immediately, and then you have a financial crisis. Later in a few months, you've got a real problem. So you have to think strategically and you have to move strategically. Certainly, you have to spend a significant portion of your money in protection of people. See, for us, life is the most important thing. And we cannot simply let our people be under these circumstances. So we have to protect human life. But we also have to make sure that we, in protecting them from the virus, that we don't destroy our economy completely. So it is a dynamic, constantly moving strategy. That is why I get worried when I see very blunt instruments. I would have liked a lot more power decentralized to the states. I would have liked a more detailed conversation between the states and the Prime Minister with regards to the strategy with the lockdown. But fine. I mean, there's a particular style that Modi ji has, which is fine. One can work around that style.
Thank you, Sandeep ji. Can we have from Hindustan Time, Aurangzeb ji? Can you unmute your mic and ask question, please? Hindustan Times.
Sir, he may not be there in the video. You can. Okay. He sent you the question. You can ask the question that he sent you.
I'll then, sir, read out the question that he has sent to us. Aurangzeb ji from Hindustan Times wanted to ask: everybody accuses the PM of centralizing everything, but he has been engaging with chief ministers as well. What do you have to say? Also, have you suggested your CMs to deal with migrant population specifically? That's the question, sir.
Sorry, can you repeat the first part, the control part?
Sir. Aurangzeb from Hindustan Times, sir, wanted to ask: everybody accuses the Prime Minister of centralizing everything and controlling it, but he has been engaging with the chief ministers, including those of the opposition. What do you have to say? And secondly, he said that what's your suggestion to deal with the migration population?
The best line I have heard in my conversations was that COVID cannot be controlled, it has to be managed. It has to be dynamically managed. And if you manage it properly, then you will be able to fight it back. But if you try to control it, you will not be able to control it. There's a difference between management and control. I think one needs to go beyond conversations. One needs to actually start putting money on the table, dynamically asking the chief ministers, what do they need? How can the central government help? So it is more than a conversation. It is a method of working. On the migrant issue, I think couple mistakes were made with regards to the suddenness of the lockdown that have created a problem. We have a lot of migrants who are now stuck, and it is going to become a bigger problem as we go ahead. I think it's very important that we have a strategy for this, and I think the central government should work on a strategy of this, either how to solve this migrant issue in the states. I have not been speaking directly to my chief ministers about migrants, but I have mentioned to them that they need to handle this situation with extreme care and gentleness.
Thank you, sir. Can I ask Manoj CG from Indian Express to come in, please? Manoj CG from Indian Express. Manoj ji, please ask your question if you're here. Or
I think he's sent in it. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. He has sent, sir. Manoj has sent. He has got disconnected for some reason, but he sent the question, and I'll read out his question to you. What Manoj basically wanted to ask from the Express was, and I read the question, all the Congress ruled states had demanded extension of the lockdown. You, on the other hand, have asked the government to change its one-size-fits-all strategy. You have argued that India's conditions are unique and need to take different steps, unlike other large countries which are following a total lockdown strategy. Why this contradiction or suggestion?
Well, first of all, India is the only country in the world that is attempting a lockdown with the migrant population that we have. There is no other country in the world that has the scale of migration that we have, other than China, which has stopped the migration in its tracks, because the Chinese system is different. They have, most of their migrants live in factories and live near factories and live in proper housing. So we have this huge migration problem. And we are also quite a decentralized country. I have been a member of parliament in Uttar Pradesh and in Kerala. I can tell you that the response in Kerala is completely different than the response in Uttar Pradesh. Results are different, the way of working is different, the style is different. So you need to give much more power to the chief ministers. In my view, there should the center needs to control the main arteries, the main national system, but the state needs to control its area. So if Chhattisgarh, in my view, wants a more nuanced lockdown and a Uttar Pradesh wants a total lockdown, that choice, in my view, should have been given to the chief ministers. But it's fine. It's not been given. We are past that now. It's no point going over it again. Now we've gone into a full lockdown. We're now opening up partially on the 20th. I'm advocating a strategic opening because I fear that if you open and you do not have testing, you will be forced to go into a lockdown again, because you will see the disease profile will pick up. So that is why I'm advocating for a strategic lockdown where the state governments are aggressively testing and checking what is going on dynamically.
Thank you, sir. I will request now Arun Kumar Singh. He's here from the CNN IBN to ask his question. Arun ji, आप अगर मेरी बात सुन रहे हैं, मैं देख सकता हूं आपको. अनम्यूट करिए और पूछिए.
हेलो.
Yes, Arun ji, आपकी आवाज सुन रही है.
I can't see Arun.
Sir, he has a mask on his face. He's standing outside.
Okay, Arun Kumar, हाँ जी, नमस्कार.
नमस्कार. राहुल जी, एक छोटा सा सवाल मेरा ये था कि पिछला जो राष्ट्र के नाम संबोधन था प्रधानमंत्री जी का, उसमें उन्होंने कहा कि इस महामारी को किसी दूसरे देश से तुलना तो नहीं करनी चाहिए हमें, लेकिन फिर भी भारत अन्य देशों की अपेक्षा सही स्थिति में है, ठीक स्थिति में है, बेहतर स्थिति में है. क्या आपको लगता है कि जो भारत सरकार जो भी कदम उठा रही है वो पर्याप्त है और वो संतुष्ट होने लायक है आपको?
देखिए, इसमें बाकी देश जो कर रहे हैं और हम जो कर रहे हैं, मुझे फ्रैंकली बाकी देशों के ऊपर वरी नहीं है। मैं जो हिंदुस्तान कर रहा हूं उसमें इंटरेस्टेड हूं, और मैंने कहा कि काफी एरियाज हैं जिन पर हमें सोचना है, जहां हमें सवालों के जवाब नहीं मिले हैं। एक बहुत बड़ा एरिया टेस्टिंग, दूसरा एरिया जो हमारे ऊपर फाइनेंशियल इंपैक्ट आने वाला है उसके बारे में हम क्या कर रहे हैं, तीसरा एरिया जो फूड शॉर्टेज आने वाली है उस पर हमारी स्ट्रेटेजी क्या है, चौथा हमारा जो स्मॉल एंड मीडियम बिजनेसेस जो हैं, जो हमारे 40% रोजगार देते हैं देश में, उनके लिए हमारा प्रोटेक्शन प्लान क्या है। मुझे नहीं लगता कि बाकी देश हिंदुस्तान जितने कॉम्प्लिकेटेड हैं, हिंदुस्तान जितने बड़े हैं, तो हमें इन चीजों को प्रोएक्टिवली अपफ्रंट सोचना पड़ेगा और एक्शन करना पड़ेगा। ये तो ये अगर देखिए, ये जो लड़ाई है ये अभी शुरू हुई है, इसमें आज विक्ट्री डिक्लेयर करना बहुत गलत काम होगा, क्योंकि ये लंबी लड़ाई है और इस लड़ाई को सिस्टमैटिकली आस्ते आस्ते लड़ना पड़ेगा।
Thank you, Arunji. May I now request Anand Patel from India today? He's here. Unmute your mic and ask question, please.
Good afternoon. My question is with regard to the problems faced by the farmers in the country. We have seen the farmers struggling to sell their crop, that is one. And second, the losses which they are making because of the COVID pandemic. So far, we have not heard any step from the government, union government, to mitigate for the losses in terms of the MSP which they announce before every season. What are your suggestions to the government in this regard?
I mean, my suggestions is to think about a safety net for critical areas of our economy. Food is going to be a major problem. It's going to be a huge problem. We have our godams full, and after our crop, we are going to have an overflow. Let us start giving that food out to the poor people. Farmers require protection. Prepare a package and deliver the package. You see, unfortunately, the nature of the crisis is such that everybody is impacted by it. You can talk about farmers, you can talk about small and medium business, you can even talk about big business. So it has to be an Indian response. It has to be a response that is compassionate to everybody. But one must keep in mind that do not use all your ammunition right now. Because if you use all your ammunition right now, and we end up 2-3 months from now with a serious financial blowback, we have a real serious problem there. So it has to be a thought through strategic way of doing it. My advice is give out as much money to the poorest, weakest people as you can, but keep in mind that there is going to be a financial backlash. The water is going to come back. Next question.
Hi,